Alright, in this section, we are going to start by now, we're going to switch gears. So we talked about um, diabetes, we talked about sickle cell. Now we're going to start talking about cardiovascular health. And we're going to start with the central part of the cardiovascular system, and that is the heart. So we're going to be looking at the heart and the main arteries and veins that surround the heart. So the first thing you're going to have to do is know the structure of the heart. So that's what we're going to focus on in this section. Today, you're going to start on working on looking at the structure of the heart, and then the next activity, you're actually going to do a dissection of the heart to further look at the structure of the heart. So this is our key vocabulary. As you can see, is a lot of it. You need to know basically all the different structures of the heart and what they do. So our cardiovascular system is composed mainly of our heart, our blood vessels, and you can include the lungs in there if you want to, because the whole point of blood is to move oxygen around the body and through these arteries here, and then bring carbon dioxide back to the lungs to get rid of it via the veins. All right, and this is all done for respiration, so our body has energy. So we're taking oxygen to the cells and then getting rid of carbon dioxide. Um, so our heart is also greatly intertwined with our lungs, because that's where we pick up the oxygen and that's where we release the carbon dioxide. And then our heart is responsible for pumping this blood all over the place. So here's just some key cool facts is obviously the heart is a pump. The average person heart beats 1,000 times each day, 100,000 times each day, and that's 35 million beats a year, and possibly, depending on how long you live, 2.5 billion beats during your lifetime, which is pretty crazy how much that is. And it beats about 5.6 liters every 20 seconds. So remember those soda bottles that are 2 liters high? So you could fill about 6 of those, almost 6, not almost 6, almost 3 of those every 20 seconds, which is kind of crazy. So your key thing is to be able to trace the blood through the heart, naming all the chambers, valves, and veins and arteries it goes through, and then describe the difference between systemic and pulmonary blood flow. So pulmonary refers to the lungs, so whenever you use the word pulmonary, you're talking about the lungs, so that gives you a hint of what pulmonary blood flow is, and then systemic. Alright, so you're going to do this a little bit differently. You'll look at the structure of the heart, but you're going to make it into a heart box. Alright, boxes are a lot easier than to draw the actual anatomy of the heart, and it just gives a simpler representation. So if you can picture the box, it will actually help you probably with the heart a lot better than trying to picture the whole structure of the heart.